very grateful. Very grateful. Played a really, really, really tough game. But as we said all year, man, we lost some of those close games. We didn't lose this one. So much adversity throughout this whole game, and we just stayed poised, stayed trusted the game plan. There's nobody pointing fingers and something went wrong. And that's why we finished with one more point than they did. I texted Coach Wilkins before the game, and he said, man, I want you to have a great night, throw for all these yards and all these touchdowns. And I responded, I just want to win by 1 point. I just want to win. So that's what we did.
You and Nikhil were hugging in that end zone after the game. Were you guys exchanging any words or just absorbing that moment? Or?
Yeah, just absorbing the moment, because I've been so fortunate to, that's like my best friend. So he's been there through it all with me, and man, he plays his heart out, and I'm forever grateful for him. So.
You talked about staying patient, staying with it. It seemed like they were bottling you up. But what did the line give you weight to just keep getting those big runs and just staying with the game plan?
We started having 2 plays, and so Manny didn't like the way the defense looked. He could check into a different play, and so that's exactly what he did on that play. And I trusted his play calling, I trusted his reads and instinct, and so the O-line just did a great job getting it to the second level.
What do you think happened in the second half of when you just opened up more?
Yeah, exactly. We stayed with it. All it takes is one play to pop everything open. That's what I was telling Manny while we were sitting on the sideline. And so, like he said, there was no one pointing fingers. There was no one not trusting the game plan. And so, put our trust in our coaches, and that came through for us.
When you guys are down 19 points, what's the conversations like on the sideline there?
So I play 2K a lot. And what we say in 2K is, like, if you're down or whatever, if you're down by 20, stop at a bucket. That's all you got to do. Bucket. So we need to score, get a stop, go get another one. And we just, like I said, we just trusted coach's plan. We didn't deviate from our game plan. And we knew that if we just chipped away slowly, if we all just stayed the course, that we'll have an opportunity. And we had an opportunity, and we capitalized.
Are you talking to guys about that on the sideline? Like what?
100%. After we scored, not the last time we scored, but the other one we scored on, I went immediately to the defense, and I looked every one of them in their eyes, and they saw my look, and I said, go give me the ball. And they did it. And then we scored, and there it is there.
Kobe, what was that like when he came over?
Man, just showing heart, just showing our team, like one of our team, man. Just like he said, scoring the bucket. I told the defense, even after I got scored on, we're going to keep going, man. Keep playing. Keep playing. This team going to fold. Keep playing. That's how our team is, man. We grind. Do this every day. I knew it was going to come up.
Football's a game of emotions and momentum swings. Did you feel it turning in that fourth quarter as you guys started getting closer and closer, like you said, chipping away?
Yeah, I mean, I saw what we were getting early in the game, 3-yard runs. They were turning into 10-yard runs because fatigue starts to play a pivotal role in the game when you get in the fourth quarter. And I don't know if you guys know the stats, but we outscore our opponents in the fourth quarter by a tremendous amount of points. So we know what type of football team we were, and we knew if we had an opportunity that we would do what we need to do to win this football game.
Did that momentum switch happen with Ashari and then the next?
Yeah, and they played a really, really, really good game. He doesn't understand how big of a play he just made in a territorial cup in the situation that we were in. As a 17, 18-year-old kid, he just doesn't understand. And 30 years down the road, people are gonna remember him for getting a game-winning interception to let us go score. So, great job by them, man. Credit to our defense for not letting up and holding them to what we needed them to hold them to.
He was talking to you after the Oregon loss as you guys walked off the field. Ashari,
yeah.
Do you remember that conversation?
We got one more. That's what we talked about, and I let him know the importance of this game. And I mean, I know you can ask him. I think the past couple of weeks, he's really flipped the switch, and he has his feet under him now, and he popped his cherry. So he's good.
Building off what Craig mentioned about emotion, you were a little bit emotional in the end zone. I think it was the second touchdown, and I don't see you get like that very much. What was going through your mind there?
Anything about the jersey number I'm wearing.
Yeah.
way back when Kevin Poole made that little play, caught that touchdown, and he's in their face. And so every time, that's when we think about Territorial Cup, that's the play I always think about. And so, I don't know. Like you said, I don't think it was emotion. I think it was just being passionate. I was being passionate. And so I knew what this game meant to everyone on our team and everyone that's played in this game previous years before. And so just to go out there and play with that attitude and set the tone.
What about winning in Arizona feels so much better?
You know, honestly, there was a whole lot of action before the game. They were talking a lot of shit. I had coaches coming up to me talking crap, and you know, that's just ignorant. And what I told them when we came in the locker room, and I told the team, I said, listen, they're gonna start talking trash. They're gonna start doing all this. They're trying to get a bowl game. They're having a losing season. So when they start talking, take a step back and look him in his eyes like a psychopath. Look at him, just stare at him, and he'll know what type of time we're on. And that's what we did. Wasn't a whole lot of trash talking on our side. I think that's what they teach them over there, is to try to get in the other opponent's head and all that, but it's soft as hell. So
what started that stuff? What started it? What started the stuff before the game?
A losing team with a losing attitude. That's what happens.
You mentioned your fourth quarter scoring. It just seems like when the pressure's on, this team really performs. So do you feel that way? Do you think that when the pressure's on, really, you can really focus and get it going at another level?
We're just, I told our team last night that this has probably been the year I'm most proud of because of how much we fight, how hard we fight. And there hasn't been one game this year that we've let up. So we knew what was at stake. So we just, like I said, man, we just stayed the course, trust the process. God repays those that trust in Him.
We got Coach coming up.